Hey guys, it's Esteban with Incognitistic again. I want to talk about something that happens to me quite often, and it's happened to me ever since I've learned how to read, and that's having to quadruple check uh, something that I've read, especially a name. And this is due to my dyslexia. Later, I found out that I had dyslexia, and it just it's something that mixes up some of the letters. Sometimes I think of the thing that I read backwards or rearrange certain letters that are similar looking, and that could be very uh, just destructive as far as reading something because it will allow you to read something that's not really there or replace a word with another word that's not really there. So, one of the things that is a major concern is when this happens at work, and especially for the police department or working as a patient care advocate, I have to make sure that the name is right because that's very important, and I can't read it incorrectly. So, just out of instinct now, muscle memory, I guess, I reread the name 4 times just to verify it. And sometimes I have to like cross reference it with something that I've written down, like the name that I've written down versus the name that's on the screen. And it's pretty annoying, but it's something that's common in dyslexia. Dyslexic individuals like myself will just see a pattern, sometimes rearrange a pattern that is even familiar to us. Like, for instance, my name, when I see it on paper, sometimes I have to do a double take to reread it and make sure it's correct in my head. And of course, when reading other people's names, and the more complex the name, the worse it gets for me personally, because then there's usually more letters and to get that confused and mixed around. The cool thing is that when I see a name or a word that's already mixed, I can decipher it as the word that is scrambled. So for like games and puzzles, it's a very handy skill to have. I'll sometimes automatically read it and not even know that it's scrambled when it really is. Anyhow, do any of you have any dyslexic stories or ideas? Does this happen to you? Thanks for watching. Take care.